Hey everybody, welcome to Music High. I'm Hanzo.
And I'm Andrew.
And today we are going to check out a set of pickups that are hand wound here in Hawaii by a local pickup winder. His name is Nick. His company is called Bonafide Pickups.
What a name.
And yeah, we've never tried them before. It's a vintage 50s set, Strat set. We're super stoked to check it out. We have a Japanese Strat from the 90s here. Stock pickups in it, and we're just gonna run through some of these tones. Yep, and then we're running it through his pedal board. We've got a Tumnus, and this one's mine, the Pearl for overdrive, and also the Blue Sky on the room reverb, just a tiny bit, just for a little bit of space.
Yep.
Running that into a Twin Reverb 65 reissue. Volume's at like 2, and we're miking it up with a Shure SM7B straight into our audio recorder.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Thanks to Sam Cabra for letting us use his amp.
Yeah, right.
Because that thing is amazing.
It sounds really good.
It sounds really good. So why don't we start with some clean tones? I'm just gonna play some open chords, kind of fiddle around a little bit, and then we can get some of those sounds out, and then we'll throw some drive on there, get it a little more saturated.
This is middle pickup?
Yep, so we'll start on that middle pickup, and just the only thing we got on right now is some verb, so
cool.
That's it.
So I think the only thing to mention about these pickups is the pole pieces are not staggered, so they're all flat. So I think it gives it maybe more of a modern sound. Would you say so?
I would think so, yeah, definitely. Okay, so I'm going to give us some of the bridge pickup, and let's go some old school rock house. Why don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do one more. I'm going to kick on the second overdrive of the Pearl. So we're going to be stacked Tumnus, Pearl drive, the touch drive, as well as their distortion drive on that same pedal. And I'm going to go to the neck pickup.
Nice.
And we'll see what kind of tones we get. In fact, I actually kicked it to the second pickup.
Yeah. Middle, neck and middle.
Neck and middle, which actually sounds good too. We should almost maybe try that just real quick. So. Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Cool.
Whew.
Yeah,
that's good.
I love playing guitar. It's so fun.
Yeah, the Mayor stuff you're playing, I really wanted to jump on bass for that song just now, but we don't have that today. So those are the pickups for the Strat. We're going to go ahead and swap the pickups for the Bonafide pickups, and we'll be right back.
We'll be back.
We have successfully changed out the pickups. That came in a nice pick guard with gold. So this is a vintage spec. All the pickups are around 6.5, 6.42K, around there. Again, hand wound by Nick of Bonafide Pickups. In vintage Strats, all the pickups had the same output. Nowadays, you usually have a hotter bridge pickup and a lower output neck and middle.
Right.
But vintage spec is all the same. And actually, I think John Mayer's Silver Sky.
Yep.
His pickups are all the same output as well in that PRS model.
If John Mayer does it, that's what I want to do. Well, that's what everyone should want to do. If John Mayer does it, that's good enough for anybody.
For anybody, right.
Yep.
We have plugged it, we put the pickguard in, and we plugged everything in, tuned up, but we have not played a single
we haven't heard it yet either.
So we'll be hearing it for the first time as well.
Are our faces going to light up, enjoy, or are we going to be, I don't know.
We have no idea.
I like vintage style pickups much better than the newer stuff, just in tonality typically.
And you've actually been looking for a new set.
Yeah, I've been looking for a new set. I like the pickups that are on there. They're okay, they're good. I think I get kind of what I'm looking for out of sound in there.
What would you be looking for?
Vintage tones for sure.
Okay, cool. So hopefully this scratches that itch.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because Jordan, one of our friends, Jordan Gross, picked up a John Mayer signature Strat not too long ago, and they're clearly less wound, or they have more of a vintage style winding than the newer stuff. So I think this will be closer to that.
We shall see.
Yeah,
we'll run through the same kind of tones that you did in the beginning, same pickups.
We'll try and do the exact same thing as much as possible, and see what we get. I'm
excited. I'm stoked.
All right. Okay, so starting on that middle pickup with just some open chords. That sounds great. It feels more vintagey already. I really like this already, just in the clean, nothing on it. Let's hear some more. Yeah, I would say right away, there's more clarity.
Yeah, definitely much more clarity, for sure, 100%.
It's not quite as broken up almost on the clean as those ones are.
Right, and we haven't changed amp settings or anything like that. There's no pedals on except for the reverb.
Exactly.
So same sounds, but yeah, definitely a lot clearer.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, let's get some drive in there.
And then, sorry, one more thing. On this Strat, its neck and middle are on that first tone knob, and then the bridge pickup has its own dedicated tone knob, which is not a vintage spec thing, but you need a tone knob on a bridge pickup on a Strat.
You need one. In fact, that system did not have. Right. Once you drop to the bridge pickup, you had no tone controls at all.
Right. So neck, tone, middle, tone, I'm assuming. And then that middle pickup is reverse round, reverse polarity. So you're going to get true hum canceling in the in-between positions, the 2 and 4. So we're going now to the, are we adding dirt to it?
Let's add some dirt, stay on the middle pickup, and just see how this saturates. Yeah, definitely the saturation is a little wider.
Yeah, I think because these ones are a little bit more mid powerful, I think it sounds more like sparkly and clear, right? In the distortion. It doesn't sound as like aggressive. So like you might eventually probably retweak your settings, but we're just gonna leave them the same.
Right.
Well, maybe we'll tweak them later after we do the comparison.
Yeah, and right now I play the most for church, so having some clarity might be great. But my preference is always going to be, how does it sound playing blues on it? You know, that's what I want always.
So are you going to play some now?
Let's try like.
We're going to do the same thing.
Yeah, and then get a little bit more of that old school rock. See how that sounds on here.
And the tone is all the way up?
The tone's all the way up.
Cool.
I think you're right, the attack is a little bit less, but typically that's what you want in less, more vintagey sounding guitar stuff. Very vintagey.
Vintagey,
Very
yeah.
vintagey.
I think I can definitely hear more of like the note clarity,
Yeah.
note separation
Same.
on the bridge pickup. And what's kind of cool about that, because it's not a hotter bridge pickup, is it's not as typically on a Strat, the bridge pickup can be kind of harsh,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. I mean, with the tone all the way up, it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like it's that.
No.
I was expecting my feelings to rattle a little
Right.
bit. You know what I mean? But
I'd say it's definitely much cleaner.
for sure, yeah.
For sure. And I do like the way it's breaking up. It's not as
Yeah.
tight
Right.
as that one is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
typically. That makes sense anyways. But
Yeah, yeah,
that vintage style is very full sounding.
yeah. It sounds really
Yeah.
beautiful.
Beautiful. And I would say even keeled.
Even, yeah.
Even keeled.
Yeah.
Across
But I think
the tones.
it's so this vintage spec should have more of a like a pronounced bass end, bottom end,
Yeah.
and then like kind of that sparkly,
Right.
clear,
Yeah.
crystally
Which I
clear
think it
top
definitely
end.
has,
Yeah, yeah.
for sure.
I definitely am hearing that too. So
All right, let's do that little thing of gravity in there. And we'll try that. So now we're moving to the neck pickup.
Yep.
I'm gonna try that about a little bit.
oh,
Immediately, that sounds great. Wow.
So the neck pickup on a Strat is my favorite pickup on a Strat.
The neck pickup on a Strat is the most
That's the
important.
sound,
That's
for
the
sure.
sound. That is classic
Absolutely.
Strat right there.
I mean, I think it's probably my favorite pickup on any guitar
Sure.
is the neck pickup on a Strat.
Honestly,
and that
it really
sounds
is.
like such a good neck pickup. on a
that's what
Strat.
you want in any Strat on the pickup, at least for the
Yeah.
neck.
If the neck doesn't work,
Yeah.
get a different one.
Let's play around on that a little bit more. Let's try that again. That's great.
It's so good, dude.
That's great.
It's so good.
All right, let's kick it up to some heavy overdrive, and let's hear this one. Still on the neck pickup. Very full.
Super. Well, I love
Very
it.
full.
I really like it. How would you say that neck pickup compares to this old one?
Yeah, it's definitely fatter. That's
Yeah.
what I would say. Fatter.
I think clear, like it's
clear.
so clear.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
that top end is just so like sparkly.
A lot of times what I get on that is sometimes it can get a little fuzzy with
Yeah.
that much drive on it.
Right.
And to me, I'm not a big fuzz fan.
Yeah.
I know that you like fuzz.
Sure. Well, it
Jordan
has
and
its
Sam
place.
like fuzz. It has its place.
Church stuff, not so much.
Exactly. Granted, I probably wouldn't play this setting for church really either. But yeah, it's definitely what I want. You know, it's definitely what everyone should want.
It sounds like just a really good Strat.
Exactly.
You know. And then another thing too, I guess, would be like the balance of volume between each pickup. So if maybe you just do like something that's
For sure.
like one riff and you just go through the 3 different pickups. And I guess typically you want it to be pretty even. Well, I guess it's to taste.
Sure.
And some of that, it can always be adjusted by adjusting the height of the pickups, but we'll just kind of see how it is out of the gate.
And should I put some drive on?
Let's hear it clean.
Okay,
Yeah.
clean it is. Man, even clean sounds great on that bridge, the neck pickup.
Okay, so I'm definitely hearing, I think the neck is probably more powerful than the rest.
Agreed.
But I think typically you probably want to raise that bridge pickup a little bit anyway. I think once we do that, or maybe we should do it off camera and then just kind of see how it goes.
Even it out. I can tell for sure that, I mean, the in between, the out of phase, that always is a little bit more mellow.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's great. It should be kind of like that. And then, yeah, you're right. I think just that bridge pickup maybe needs to get lifted to get a little bit more punch out of that one.
Yeah. Well, why don't we do that really quick?
All right, let's do it.
And then we'll come back. And we're back. We have adjusted the pickup height on the middle and the bridge. We just brought them up a touch.
Yep.
Made a big difference.
Big difference. I'm not a luthier of any sorts. I know how to fiddle around on some stuff, but I did not realize how much of a difference that makes.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you guys have weak pickups, I mean, if one of them is just kind of not getting there, just raise it up a bit.
Makes a huge difference.
Big difference.
So I guess now, maybe you can just show us how the pickups are balanced a little bit more now.
So start on the neck. That last bridge pickup last time was just dropped out a little too much.
Yeah, it was a little bit weaker for sure. So yeah, it sounds a little bit more even now. I'd say I like to do a couple of things. One is maybe you just play around clean, just to kind of get a feel for just the pickups themselves. And then I would say let's tweak your pedals to what you would like and then just go to town.
Exactly.
Right?
That's it.
So yeah, maybe if you just cycle through the pickups clean and just do some cool stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely, you can tell we're not getting as much volume as we did off of the other guitar right off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, especially like that bridge pickup being not so ice picky.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to roll off the tone.
Not at all.
I mean, yeah, typically I'm always touching the tone knob on the bridge, if it has a tone on the bridge. So, okay, how about we hear some of, just some of your overdrive now, just like your favorite tones.
Yep.
And then let's just do a little tweaky.
This is probably my fave right here. Okay, so that was that. Let's tweak up the drive a little bit to get it to more where I would naturally want to play things. I love that. That
sounds
definitely took it to where I would say it's perfect for those types of settings. And there was no fuzz. No fuzz.
Right, it doesn't get all muffly.
It did not get muffly.
Mushy.
I didn't lose the clarity.
Yeah, clarity is still there.
And not that the other pickups are not good, because they're great.
Yeah.
But you can clearly tell that these ones have more clarity. Hopefully you guys can tell that over the camera.
Right.
But you can definitely tell in this room.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
in the room for sure.
For sure.
Makes a big, big difference. So that's the 50's set, vintage spec Strat set from Bonafide Pickups.
Yep.
Again, you can check out his shop, Nick's shop, in the description below on
Mm-hmm.
Reverb. He can do pretty much anything. He winds custom to your spec. So
Yeah.
what kind of magnet wire you're looking for, whether it's vintage or modern, he can wind pretty much almost anything to your heart's desire. If not, he can at least point you in maybe a better direction.
Sure.
Super good guy. And yeah, I'm super impressed and
Very
happy.
impressed, very stoked.
That's the demo of the pickups. We're just going to end by doing a little...
Let's have a little
just play
fun
us out.
outro.
Yep.
All right.